In the dawn after the flood, when the waters had long receded, the world was united. One people, one tongue, one purpose. They looked upon the heavens with a single burning desire, to rise higher than ever before. It began in the plains of Shinar, where the people said to one another, "Come, let us build a city, and a tower that reaches to the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves." It sounded noble unity, progress, ambition. But beneath it all, pride stirred. The same pride that once whispered in the garden, "You shall be as gods." Brick by brick, they began their ascent. Clay from the earth, fire from the furnace. The tower rose, a scar upon the horizon, a monument not to heaven, but to human ego. They no longer spoke of the Creator. Their unity was in rebellion. And though the heavens seemed silent, they were watching. Ancient Sumerian stories tell of temples built to bridge heaven and earth, but this tower was different. This wasn't worship. This was a challenge. A message carved in stone. We are no longer your creation. We are our own gods now. The scriptures say, "And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men built." He came down not to strike, but to see. He looked upon their unity and saw its power, a power that, if left unchecked, would consume them. "Behold," he said, "they are one people, and they all have one language. Nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them." The same gift that made them creators had become a weapon of pride. So he did not destroy their tower with fire or flood. Instead, he touched the very thing that made them one their voice. One morning, the builders rose, but something was wrong. When one man called for clay, another brought water. When one cried for stone, another answered in confusion. Their words, once united, shattered into 1,000 fragments. Chaos fell upon Shinar. The hammers fell silent. The tower stood unfinished, a monument to what happens when unity becomes arrogance. They scattered, just as they had feared, not by force, but by confusion. From that scattering came nations, tribes, and languages, the beautiful diversity of humankind. But the Tower of Babel is more than an ancient tale. It's a mirror. How many times has humanity rebuilt Babel in new forms? Every empire that rose to dominate, every civilization that believed it could conquer the heavens with knowledge, science, or wealth. We build our own towers today. Glass, steel, power, fame, and we forget the same truth. Heaven cannot be reached by pride. Unity without humility becomes tyranny. Progress without reverence becomes destruction. And yet there's beauty hidden in the curse. For when the language is scattered, culture was born. Art, music, story. Each tongue carried a different piece of the divine spark. The curse of Babel became the seed of diversity. Perhaps that was the plan all along. Today, our towers rise again. Not from brick, but from circuits, screens, and data. We connect across the world with a single digital tone. Humanity has never been more united, and yet never more divided. We speak one global language of technology, yet we understand each other less and less. Our pride in knowledge, in progress, in AI, it all echoes Babel's old dream. Let us become as gods. Have we built a new Tower of Babel, one not of stone, but of information? Is that why truth itself seems to shatter, with so many voices that no one can understand what's real anymore? But within every fall, there's mercy. God did not destroy the builders. He redirected them. He scattered them not to punish, but to preserve. And centuries later, at Pentecost, the curse of Babel was temporarily reversed. People from every nation heard the apostles speak in their own languages, not by man's effort, but by God's grace. The message was clear. What pride divides, divine love can unite. The Tower of Babel still stands, not in ruins of stone, but in the heart of every person who says, "I will rise by my own power, but heaven is not a place to be reached." It is a grace to be received. The real tower worth building is one of spirit, a bridge not of clay and fire, but of faith and understanding. If this story moved you, if it stirred something within your spirit, don't let it fade. Share it. Leave your thoughts below. Every voice adds to the conversation. And if you want to keep exploring the hidden stories and truths that shaped our world, subscribe and join the journey. Because this is only the beginning.